We all crave for cookies with our tea or coffee. Cookies we buy from store have high calories and sugar. Let's bake homemade cookies low in calories and sugar. Ingredients: 2 cup of atta or whole wheat flour, 3 tablespoon of besan or gram flour. Then we have 3 tablespoon of cocoa powder. For flavor, we'll add 2 tablespoon of almond flour, jaggery powder. So here I've taken almost 1 cup for 2 cups of atta because we don't like too much sweet, but you can modify the content as per your flavor, and some almonds to decorate. So we'll knead the dough using melted ghee or butter. I prefer ghee because it's more nutritious in comparison to butter for the kids. And here I have taken 3/4 cup of melted desi ghee. So first we'll mix all the dry content, and then we'll try to knead it with melted desi ghee. That will give it a sandy texture. And then for the remaining, we have to make a soft dough with light hands, and we'll add 1 tablespoon milk at a time to knead that dough. I'll show you how it looks. So I have mixed all the dry ingredients and have mixed the melted ghee, and this is the sandy texture I was talking about. It's ready, almost ready. As you can see, we can make rolls of it, but still we need to knead it to a soft dough. So here I have milk, which I am going to add 1 tablespoon at a time and knead it to make a soft dough. My dough is ready. Now I'm going to take an aluminium foil and make a log, and I'll show you how. I took here aluminium foil to wrap these logs. All I did was I wet my hands with a little bit of milk, or you can use some oil if you're more comfortable with it, and just make the logs. So you can give it any shape. I prefer to give it a square shape because that's how it gives me an idea when I'm putting it on a baking tray that how much they will expand. And here I took my plain almond flour and this chocolate flour dough we made, and have combined them together to give it a nice a light brown and dark brown shape. For her recipe for my almond flavor cookie, you can get it in the description below. So now we are going to wrap them around, and after we roll them around, what we can do is we can actually give it a shape again to make sure they remain square, and then we'll put them in the refrigerator for 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll bake them in the preheated oven at 185 degrees Celsius. My dough logs are now ready. I took them out from the refrigerator. As you can see, they are hard enough. You can bake it the same day, or you can actually keep a log for 5 to 10 days and it will be fine. You can bake it the moment you want the warm, freshly baked cookies. So as you can see, it's nice and square. So here, just a tip, I wet my knife in water. So what it helps is when you cut the edge, it will not stick to the knife, as well as it will give it a smooth cut. So see here, see how smooth it is. So here I have parchment paper. You can use baking paper as well, but I prefer the parchment paper. And once my oven is preheated, I'm going to put them, after putting a cut here and decorating them with almonds. I'll show you how. My sheet of cookies is ready to bake. So as you can see, I have made a little slits in the middle. You can make a plus or cross, and then if you want to decorate it with some nuts on it, this is the time to put. You can use almonds, and even pistachio will taste good, or you can just leave them plain, just as I am keeping, because my daughter doesn't like to eat almonds in her cookies. So I am going to put it for baking. I have my oven set at 185 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to bake it until 10 to 15 minutes maximum, guys. My cookies are ready, guys. As you can see, some has almonds on it, some are without almonds, depending on your choice. And even the double color cookies has also turned out to be really nice. So it took me around 10 minutes to bake my first batch, and the second batch took even less time, so 8 to 9 minutes. So every oven works differently. Make sure you keep an eye on your baking while in oven. The second batch usually takes less time, and make sure you remove the cookies from the baking tray only after they cool down, otherwise they will lose their shape. So do try my recipe, guys. These are very healthy, and as you can see, you can modify the recipe as you like, add your flavors, keep experimenting, and share your pictures with me. And if you have any questions, make sure you put them in comments, and I would love to answer them for you. Like, share, subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching, guys. Keep experimenting, keep trying. Bye bye.